Peace, peace. Ali, coming back at you with another video. And in this video, I want to share 5 secrets of enlightenment that you're not being told. So welcome back to the channel. My name is Ali. I teach self-guided realization, applying a holistic approach to self-mastery. And in this video, I want to share with you 5 secrets of enlightenment that you're not being told about. Now, enlightenment from a generic definition is just an inner knowing. It's an inner knowing of yourself, and it's also an inner knowing of the universe and everything in existence. If you look at the word enlightenment, the first 2 words in the word are in and light. So this is an inner light. Light represents knowing, knowledge, gnosis, or being aware. So enlightenment, once again, just simply means an inner knowing of yourself, the universe, and everything in creation. And from my perspective, enlightenment and self-guided realization are one and the same. So that should give you a little bit more clarity on enlightenment for the context of this video. So the first secret of enlightenment that I want to speak about is that enlightenment can happen in a blink of an eye. It can happen quickly. You know, many people are conditioned to think that you have to take this long, drawn-out path, that you don't reach this state until you become 70 or 80 years old. But if enlightenment is an inner knowing, that inner knowing can be triggered at any given time. You could be riding in a car, you could be reading a book, watching a video, watching a movie. You could be walking in the park. You can do anything and have that inner knowing be revealed to you, or have a level of understanding come upon you in the most unlikely of places. So enlightenment is inner knowing. This inner knowing can be triggered at any time. It can happen in a day, it can happen in a year, or it can happen over a lifetime. But there's no set time frame for enlightenment. So the first secret that you're not being told is that enlightenment can happen in a blink of an eye. The second secret of enlightenment that you're not being told is you do not have to meditate. You don't have to meditate. Now, meditation is a great tool, but it's just a tool like everything else. It's a tremendous tool, you know, and I recommend that you meditate, but to say that you have to meditate in order to reach enlightenment is a misnomer. The word meditation or meditate simply means to ponder or to think. You're doing that on a continuous basis. There's also a term called a long-term meditation or all-day meditation, where you're consciously observing your thoughts throughout the day. Once again, if enlightenment is an inner knowing, this thought can come upon you at any given time. So you don't have to sit in a traditional way where you're sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, observing your thoughts. That's one vehicle or one tool in order to gain light. But you can be sitting, like I said, doing anything and still obtain that inner knowing. So you don't have to meditate in a traditional sense. Once again, I highly recommend that you do it because it is a powerful tool. You look at it like this. If you had to put a nail into a piece of wood, you can use a hammer, which is probably the best tool in order to get that job done. But you could also use a screwdriver. You can use a shoe or book to put a nail into a board. In worst case scenario, you can use your hand. It may take you longer to use your hand to nail something together, but it's another tool that you can use in order to get the job done. So meditation is a very powerful tool. Do not get it twisted. So the second misnomer or second secret pertaining to enlightenment is you do not have to meditate. Once again, I recommend that you do. Okay, the third secret as it pertains to enlightenment that you're not being told is it's not a one-size-fits-all. We in the West especially been conditioned to view enlightenment as people that are enlightened as this mystic guru that has a long beard, may have gray hair, wearing a specific garb, speaking in a certain way, moving in a certain way. And that is just one view of enlightenment. Enlightenment can come in all sizes, shapes, and colors. An enlightened being can be a chef at a restaurant. An enlightened being can be a bus driver. An enlightened being can be a rap star or a battle rapper. An enlightened being could be a homeless person on the street. Enlightenment is an inner knowing of yourself and how the universe works. It has nothing to do with the way you dress, the way you speak, the way you act, the way you carry yourself. There are going to be certain things that overlap where enlightened beings may act a certain way or do a certain thing or may participate in certain activities. But from one person to the next, they're going to look different. So don't let the media, don't let social media, don't let what's popular or trendy kind of thwart you into thinking that enlightenment is a one-size-fits-all, that everyone is going to act exclusively like this, everyone's going to talk exclusively like that. So enlightenment is not a one-size-fits-all. That's another secret about it that you're not being told. Okay, the fourth secret of enlightenment that you're not being told is you do not have to sit at the feet of a master. Now, when I say sit at the feet of a master, I'm speaking of you connecting with a physical teacher and joining their ashram or joining their classes where you're sitting and you're getting tutelage from a physical being. With the advent of the internet, social media, with so much information being readily available to us, you're basically getting teachings from teachers without having to sit physically with them. I also believe that there's a lot of souls that's incarnated where you have so much light, you have so much information that's waiting for you to tap into it, that it doesn't take too much for a lot of you in order to reach that inner knowing. So to sit here and tell you that you have to travel thousands of miles and join an ashram or pay a specific teacher thousands of dollars in order to sit with them, I'll be lying to you. So the fourth secret of enlightenment that you're not being told is you do not have to sit at the feet of a master. Now, will a teacher help expedite your growth? If you have a qualified teacher, yes, they will. But you do not have to have a teacher. You do not have to attend lectures. You do not have to pay someone in order to help you go deeper within yourself. And if you do have a teacher, or if you're looking to get a teacher, make sure that teacher has you go deeper within yourself. If all your teacher does is have you focus on external things, in my opinion, they're doing you a disservice. So the fourth secret of enlightenment that you're not being told is you do not have to sit at the feet of a master. So the fifth secret of enlightenment that you're not being told about is there's levels to this. You know, I can recall when I was early on my path, when I was reading and watching everything pertaining to metaphysics and the occult. And the way I used to do it is I get a few books on one subject. So say mediumistic abilities or being a medium. So I'm sitting there reading all these books, getting all this information. And at the end, I felt enlightened by the information, where I had an inner knowing and putting my mind to that external information to get my own inner knowing. Fast forward, have an experience or have something revealed to me that totally added to what I thought I knew. So my point is, whatever you know now, in the future, you're going to learn things that's going to add to your original foundation. The way this thing works is that you walk through a door into a room, and that room is full of information, full of experiences. Then only to reveal that there's another door. You walk through that, and another room has all this information and experience. You think you're done with that, then you see another door revealed, you walk through that, and there's more information and experiences. So the way this thing works is one door leads to another door that leads to another door. And this perpetual cycle of revelations and experiences, it ends when you die or transition. So the fifth secret of enlightenment that you're not being told is there's levels to this. What you think you know now is going to be challenged in the future. So it's best not to get married and attached to the information that you have presently. So this has been Ali, If you're looking for exclusive content and want to work with me and also join a community of like-minded souls, highly suggest that you go to spiritualaccelerator.com. Read all the information, and if it resonates, you can decide to join today. Until next time, this has been Ali. Peace.